So a couple of things that I want to show you as we get started here. Um, One thing, a lot of times you might get some informational videos from your teachers and you want to watch the video and also maybe replicate what the teacher is doing in a separate tab. So let me show you quickly how to do a split screen on your Chromebook. So the first thing you want to do is if you just pull down the screen and you move it all the way to the left or the right hand side, it will put it at the halfway point. Then if you grab a tab that you already have open in your Chrome browser and you move it right to the other side, you will automatically get split screen. And so from there, you have equal sides of your Chrome browser. To put everything back together, you just slide this back and you can lock things together, and you can double click on the top of the screen and you're back to being all set. So that's how you can watch a video. And the great thing is the video will play in your half screen. It's not a big deal. See, so that works perfectly to kind of get that all set up and going. The next thing that I want to show you how to do is just let's talk about the desktop for a minute. So you can see I have my own wallpaper. Look, you're going to figure that out. So I'm just going to let you figure out how to set your own wallpaper. But down at the bottom are apps that you have open and some quick access apps that you can get to right away. If you click the little circle here in the corner, it'll bring up things that you can search for on your device. If you click the little up arrow, you will get other apps that are installed on your Chromebook. So you should have probably Zoom and all of your Google products. These little arrows down here show you that you have a second page worth of apps that are installed on your Chromebook. So quick and easy for you to access those things on your Chromebook. If you need to get yourself logged out of your Chromebook, over here on the right-hand side, you click the little button and you've got the sign out button right there. Little messages, you can clear out all of those. I'm going to continue to keep sharing my screen. The next thing that I want to show you about is I want to show you how to, let's say, for example, you do not have other tabs open and you want to open another tab. If you move your mouse down to the bottom, you can right click on the Chrome browser and you can say new window, and it'll automatically then populate that empty space over here. So kind of some interesting ways for you to work on opening up multiple tabs at one time. Okay, let's talk about how to take a screenshot on your Chromebook. So if you have a picture, where is my guy? This is my guy, cute puppy picture. Best thing to do is open it up in this little preview mode, right click on it here, and just save the image as. That's the best way to do it. But let's say that you can't save the image. It's difficult for you. So we've got our puppies here, adorable puppies. This is my guy. Okay, so let's say I can't save this picture of the dog. So there's some button configurations that you can do with regard to doing screenshots on your computer. So what you want to look for is the control button, the shift button, and the change window button. So on your Chromebook, here's a little picture for you. You should have your control in the bottom left corner, the shift right above it, and then up here on your top row, your function keys, you're looking for this button, which is your change window. Now, a couple of things. When you have a picture, if you press Control and change window, it's automatically going to capture your screen. So you can see here, screenshot taken. If you want to see where it is in the folder, you click See in Folder, and it'll populate and show you right where it is in the folder. Now for you, it's going to download directly to your Downloads folder. If you don't want it anymore, you can just right click on it and you can choose to delete it. The other thing that you can do is you can just take a picture of this puppy instead of getting the whole entire screen. If you press Control, Shift, Change Window, it's going to gray out and you're going to get a little cursor. And then with the cursor, you can just select and it will highlight as you're selecting exactly what part you are grabbing. And then you can let go and you can see here, screenshot taken. You can copy it to the clipboard to paste it into like Google Slides or something, or you can show it in your folder. Now, if you want your pictures or things that you are saving on your computer to save directly to your Google Drive instead of your Downloads folder, that's a whole separate thing that you have to do. So let's look at that. if you go to your settings, which is the, I call it the snowman, but it's kind of the ellipsis on the side here. You go down to your settings, and then under advanced over here on the left-hand side, you go to downloads, and right here it says my location saving to my file /downloads. If you click this button, change, you can choose exactly where all your downloads go. So maybe you want it to go to Google Drive, and maybe you want to create a new folder in your Google Drive called Downloads. Totally your choice. For me, I prefer just to have it locally on my machine, because then I can just kind of clean up my machine as needed, and things that I'm going to download, I probably don't want to keep in my Google Drive. If, for example, you do have something, you save everything to your downloads, but you're like, you know what, I really want to have that in my Google Drive. Open up your Google Drive, which you would just click the little grid here on the side and choose your drive. And then what you want to do is you want to open up your files. So you have your Google Drive here open. You're going to hover down at the bottom. You're going to choose your little applications, choose your files. And as your files come up, you can go into your downloads folder. Double click on my downloads folder. And I'm just going to take this little picture, my screenshot, and I'm just going to drag it down into my Google Drive. There. As you can see, as I'm dragging it down, it starts to highlight in blue. And if I just let go, it will move that puppy screenshot all the way down into my Google Drive. And you can see right there that it is saving it. I can even show the file location. If I click on that, it'll show me exactly where it went to. And it must have gone just generally into my Google Drive. If I do want to find, there it is. If I don't like it there, I can choose to delete it from my drive right away. Or if I can't seem to find where it went in my drive, I can do a search at the top, right like this, and I can type screenshot and hit return, and it will find anything that I have in my Google Drive named screenshot. So this is the one recorded at, downloaded at 520. I'm just going to right click on top of that, or I can choose the ellipsis in the corner, and I'm going to choose to remove it. All right, those are some quick tech tips for you on utilizing your brand new Chromebook. If you have any other questions, I'm Mr. Reynolds. You can reach out to me through email, and I'll help you any way I can.